Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. In today's session, we're going to seek those that may have been that. So, this is the chance for those that unfortunately pass away because of that. I'll just say the E word, okay? I'll spell it out, I guess. E-X-E-C-U-T-E-D. So again, if you were, this is your chance to come and communicate to Detective Lazaria and tell your story. Who you are, what happened, and what caused your reasoning for the E. And then I have in my eyesight, aka in front of me, a few tools for you to use. It's a boxy looking thing with a red light called a REM pod. It'll beep and light up to let me know you're here, or you want to confirm, or use it with Morse code kind of thing, that's fine. Then we have clear balls that will light up if you touch them, move them, and they're called cat balls. I know, kind of funny. And then we have an EMF meter that goes yellow, orange, or red if you're maybe letting me know you're confirming something by going to orange or red, or just letting me know you're here by going to yellow. All right, I'm going to turn on the app that allows you to speak, called Spirit Talker, right now. And supposedly there is almost 30,000, at least in Find a Grave with the bio keyword search with that E word. That may mean that they did, or someone tied to them was. I don't know. So again, Detective Lazaria usually lets specific souls that unfortunately had different types of endings, and this is one of them. Oh, there's someone. Hi. We're using the REM pod. I see. I mean, unfortunately, if you're not as close or have the energy, it just clicks for now. I'm sure you'll get. Oh, hey.
Frank.
We got a name already. Hi, Frank. So there are a bunch of Franks that are actually popping up, but if it's more than 10, I can't list them all, but I can let them know that there was 179 with that word in the bio, which means they may have been, or somebody tied to them was. So again, 179, many with that name, Frank. So I do apologize that I'm not being able to pinpoint to a specific page, but it lets us know that there is somebody named Frank, a spirit, coming in, and letting, excuse me, as I lose my voice, and letting us know that they are here. That's sad. This one kind of got my attention. Salazar, Frank Salazar. He was only 24. Unfortunately, passed away, duping that right there. Oh, okay.
Watch what I do.
Yeah, they say that nothing happens. Okay, so here's some forms of ways that they can There's another one, but it's not listed, but I know it's there. So there you go. Oh.
Nightmare.
So things that, oh,
I don't want to scare you.
interesting. The fact that it said, watch what I do. And that's like, okay, I'm waiting. And then it says, well, I don't want to scare you. Well, it probably wouldn't scare me. Maybe shock me. Surprise me. Make me maybe giddy. Because again, something that may have not happened before starts to happen. Like the REM pod lighting up with other colors than just the red one. So again, I don't think you'll, oh.
I'm sorry.
No problem. So again, please go ahead. If you're here, Frank or someone else, and you're trying to utilize my tools, that's what they're there for. Again, especially if you are a spirit and you never got the chance to see what these cool tools do for you, then this is a chance to play around, test them out. And I'm sure that many spirits probably didn't even know that they could communicate this way. Well, Detective Lazari is allowing you to. So another thing is when it said, I'm sorry, did you apologize to the one that you may have done something to that caused your E? Did you finally say, I'm sorry to them prior to your E word? That's a possibility, a residual phrase that you may have said to whether if it was a person involved or the family involved. And you're saying, I'm sorry, and then obviously whatever they chose to do to you. And yeah. So again, that was one of my thoughts when it said I'm sorry too. Oh my god, yes. Okay.
They hung me.
Okay, that's unfortunately one of the ways they do. Okay, wow. So it just said that. And that is indeed right there. Wow. Especially in the olden days, Western areas, yes. All depends on what you did. We don't know. But the majority, it could just be a simple petty theft. Just taking and unfortunately like an apple or a piece of bread from someone, and they would do something like that. Or worse, killing somebody and maiming somebody. Yeah.
Wicked.
Wicked. Oh, I don't know if you were referring to back in those days, the witch trials. Were you somebody that was perceived as a witch, and that's why you were HUNG? It just said wicked. Is that a clue that you were basically perceived as one, even though you probably weren't? And they just assumed you were and then didn't care to listen to you as you're trying to say, I'm not. And then again, that happened. Mm-hmm. Yep. There you go. It's right here. Wow. So are you from this time period that I'm showing right now? The Salem witch trials from 1692 to 1693. Let me know. Rimpa, Catball. Interesting.
Happiness.
I don't know if you're happy that I just put that together when it said wicked, and you're like, oh, thank you for actually putting that together, knowing us that we're trying to tell our story. Otherwise, they're happy now in heaven. Oh.
I'm family.
Okay. When's that? Have I actually seen I'm family as a phrase before? Are you letting me know you're tied to me? Again, if you really are tied to me in the family tree in some way, can you give me a true yes by interacting with the REM pod or cat ball? Those are the two options, not the EMF meter. Just either the REM pod, which is a square device with a red light on, or this clear ball by lighting up one of them. If you're indeed tied to my family in some way and you were with that word E, excuse me, if nothing happens within a minute, I'm assuming you're just letting me know that you had a family prior to your E. And just, oh.
Here.
I don't know. I'm family here. I don't know if this is tied to the topic though. If this is not tied to the topic, you're just letting me know that you're here and your family, whether it's a relative, a human relative, by the way, just popping in saying, hey, I'm family, hi. Otherwise, a beloved pet, popping in saying hi. That's here with me now.
My name is Mary.
Oh, hi, Mary. And yes, of course, I do have some Marys in my family. But there were, oh my goodness gracious, there was too many. Mary has 417.
Beginning.
Beginning. So again, I don't know what you mean by beginning, but, oh, the beginning, you're Mary Kane. It says at the very beginning, maybe. My name is Mary, the beginning. Mary Kane, or otherwise Mary Whitening. So again, let me know if that's what you meant when you said that at the beginning, like the first few that are listed. Otherwise, there's somebody that has a picture. Mary Sue Kitts. That's another one. The top three I'll just show. Oh, never mind. No. Apparently it was the other one. Okay. Okay. It was a boyfriend that was. Okay. So she was M'd. Okay.
Resilience.
Resilience. All right. All right. So again, just what is it called? A recap of what was said. I don't know what they really did when it said watch what I do. I didn't see anything happen. And then they like, oh no, I don't want to scare you, so maybe that's why they didn't do anything. And they were like, I'm sorry. And then of course they did tell me one of the ways that they were the E word, and of course by maybe putting the word wicked, it meant like somebody who was accused as being a witch. And then I don't know what happened there. Oh, of course.
Phantom.
And then of course it said Mary in beginning. So yeah. Well, phantom means ghost. Again, can you prove to me that a ghost or spirit is indeed with me in this room? By again lighting up a cat ball, which is those clear round balls. Just one of them. Whichever one works. Otherwise, that REM pod that's been quiet. You just get your spiritual energy close enough to it or touch it. That square device with the red light. And it should either click, beep, and light up. Because not many people believe in spirits or the afterlife or heaven. Can you help prove that there is more to life than just living after passing? Doesn't matter which way or how you passed. There's a new beginning, another new chapter.
That was him.
Hmm. Oh.
He doesn't like you.
Is this referring to maybe Mary Sue Kitts' boyfriend? When I was mentioning her story briefly? Oh, interesting. It happened in California in 1974. So she was 17, and it looks like the boyfriend did this thing where they K'd her. And a little brief, let's see. Oh, sorry, the last name was that. Okay. Oh no, this doesn't, oh. Interesting. It took them that long to finally, unfortunately, do the E word for that one particular one. It's a long time to wait. And even the mother didn't even get to know that. I mean, spiritually she probably did, but while she was living, she never saw justice for what that person did to their daughter. So again, I have a portrait up of Mary Sue Kitts. If she is indeed telling her story, or wanted me to tell her story, can you do anything up here in the area up here?
Animal.
Was he an animal? Treated you like SHYT? Your supposed boyfriend?
I died right here.
Oh. Again, that could be, again, an animal, like a cat, that had passed away at her home, yeah. But they were, again, not on the topic of the E word, and just pop it in. False. Okay, good.
False.
Okay, so, sorry, California. So Mary did pass away in California. Either you remember an animal near you, left in the woods, near water. He did say that you interacted with a lot of fishes. So does that include to us that you were in a lake?
The lights.
Yes, the lights are there for you to gain the energy. All three of them. Otherwise, you get to see the lights, aka heaven. I don't know what term you mean by the lights. Whether it's physical lights or metaphoric lights. So, I don't know. It just, maybe that's what the person Clarence Allen did with the lady, aka the girlfriend, Mary, has placed her in some type of form of body of water because of that term that he said. So that's my theory. That's why she was never found. And a lot of people that were unfortunately disposed of in water don't get found. But that was like a huge, huge clue to the enforcements. It's like, dude, I just told you where she is. At least a clue.
I'm telling the truth.
Yeah. So again, let's see. Either somebody was wrongfully E'd, and they're letting us know that they are telling the truth, that they didn't deserve to get E'd.
A demon here.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, maybe those that truly deserve the E word could have been considered like a demon. I mean, she's very beautiful. Mary Sue Kitts. It's a bummer for what that person did to her. So I don't know if the majority could have been the ones that were M'd or K'd with that name Mary. But I definitely found a story being the third one. Yeah.
Army.
Unfortunately, there were some definitely in the army that were E'd. I don't know. Should I just say the word? Maybe that's why it's not as active in the session. And that's why I'm not able to reach them as much as I hoped. By saying E, they're like, huh? If I should say the word that starts with the E that's on the topic, even though I was hoping you would put it on the Spirit Talker, and you feel like it might help bring more spirits in that were, give me a REM pod action or CAPL action. And I'll just say that word. So maybe it'll help those that unfortunately. Oh.
Explain this equipment.
So again, you're using the EMF meter currently to make it go to yellow, orange, or red, probably without realizing it, by just floating around near it. If you get your spiritual body, hand, energized enough to touch this square device called a REM pod with a red light on it, it should either click, beep, and light up like this. And then if you see these clear cat balls, if you tap, shake, pick up, hold one of the balls, they should light up by physical touch or movement.
Hung, drawn and quartered.
Well, again, that is another form of the E word. So yes, it's definitely a form. So somebody's letting us know that they're from the medieval times? Possibly. Or Western, maybe. Oh, well.
Heroin.
So again, this could be somebody that used that type of substance, which made them go in a state with their mind that caused them to do something. But yes, indeed did. Yep. Mm-hmm. So, it is a possibility that someone could have been. Sorry, I have to take a sip of water. Whew. Well, I mean, we're definitely getting a few indications that somebody's letting us know how they passed away with the E word.
Darkness.
And of course, that doesn't really help us too much. But again, it could be the form of darkness, meaning their behavior. I don't know. So this probably won't be a super long session. I just wanted to see if any unfortunate spirits that were, again, either wrongfully or
Freedom.
Or either wrongfully E'd or deserved to be E'd. So yes, to be honest, I have a feeling when you put freedom that maybe you were trying to be free and you were enslaved. So somebody that was a slave. It was possibly Eid. And that's a possibility, yes. They were, unfortunately, the H-U-N-G for the most part. All because they just wanted their freedom. I don't think I need to Google that. I think people know that. So. So, like I said, I don't know if I'll get to, I think I may be able to see about 45 minutes, but yeah, it might be a shorter session. Darkness again?
Darkness.
Interesting. Maybe the form, the way that they were, again, Eid, was very dark. Alright, how about I just say it? I don't know if I can. I don't know. Executed. So if you were, I said it whisperly, if you were, can you please come and tell me who you are? And maybe interact with my devices here. It's been very quiet on them. Super quiet. I don't know if you're just choosing to not use them, waiting for that special moment to use them, or trying to gain the energy to use them, which again is the light sources in my room. That is your source of light, of energy, the light. Otherwise, I might actually have to. Oh, okay.
Saw torture.
Well, that can be somebody that was in the army. I could have saw torture. So I have a feeling it might get a little noisy. That someone is gonna get home.
She thrives on fear.
Okay. So what I'm gonna just do is say, you know what? We had a decent, good session on the topic of the E word, which I kind of said whisperly. But I'm gonna get going. All right. Okay. We'll revisit on this topic later. All right, this is your Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Sorry, someone's coming home and it's making a lot of noise. Bye. I had a gut feeling that was going to happen. Bye. Sorry.